So it's come to my attention that I feel like a lot of us are getting the idea of the power of manifestation wrong and what that process actually invokes. And I have been spending the past few months really diving deep into manifestation, identity work, what it actually is at its core. And I'm realizing the way that I manifested for the past few years of my life has not been the right way. And I feel like this is probably the case for a lot of you, in case you are someone who is trying to manifest something, but you're not actually seeing it. So the actual problem that a lot of us are invoking is that we think manifestation is just saying affirmations or visualizing our ideal life or scripting or doing all these little techniques, because every time I pop up on Instagram or TikTok and I see a manifestation coach, explaining the power of manifesting and how you can get your SP, whatever you want. The thing is that a lot of these individuals will talk about these techniques that you need to repeat, like robotic affirmations, all those different things, and that you just have to keep persisting in those techniques in order to get what you want. But the problem is that they're not talking about the core problem, which is your identity. Your identity is what manifests your life. How are you when you get triggered? What are your beliefs? What are your subconscious thoughts? And this is why I feel like a lot of us need to start doing shadow work, understanding who do you operate as, because a lot of what we believe and a lot of how we react, is based off the impressions that we've experienced throughout our childhood, which is why some people will have different traumas and different things that they've dealt with. You need to process those things and really start to rewire your thoughts, beliefs, and subconscious, reactions. So a great way to test how you really are identifying as is if you happen to go through a really bad situation, how do you react? Do you spiral? Do you get anxious? Do you get stressed? Do you get doubtful? Or do you sit there and pause and clock your trigger and start to think differently from that? Because a lot of what manifestation is rewiring, which I guess you can kind of call this neuroplasticity. It's the morning, it's only 8 o'clock right now. So before you get into all the techniques, yes, they can help pull you back into the identity, but you need to start doing that core work, which is ultimately what is going to allow you to manifest your dream life.